yéen ñaar ah fine loolu baax na naka sa examen bi nag try nga ah very good moom laa gis naa ne try nga ndax sa result si won nga ko sa maam lu tax nobuloo sama
moo
nobuloo
yow suma yaay ko ku la ne suma yaay daf la nopp boo ko nobbu la de saa bi la di lee
waaw man
dongo la
yow nag soo jeexalee school wax ma lan nga bugg a nekka
naa bëgg a nekk docteur.
oye kontaan naa trop pour dégg loolu
ah docteur dafa laaj jànga de
kii mu ngee góorgóorlu kat wax dëgg yàlla gis nga examen paper sami jàngala laaj nag nga dollee góorgóorlu taxaw tànk yu dëgër lépp loo soxla rek maa ngi fi duma jaar poot wanaa bunti kër maa ngi fi rek pour yow loo soxla rek dinaa ko def ba keroog ba maa gis ne nekk nga ay docteur ok nga bàyyi sa xel ci loolu bul ragal dara bul ruus tuus lépp loo soxla rek ci sa njàng mi rek laaj ma ko dinaa ko def man maay sa papa xam nga li ma wax insha allah rabbi nañ ñaan yàlla fan wu gudd ak wér gu yaram nag dégg waaw doole la góorgóorlu nag dégg voilà alhamdulilah
yàlla day amul lu mu mënu nijaay
yàlla
nañu ñaan rek
yàlla buur bu màgg la
lu ko nañu ñaan rek
waaw li ma bëggoon a jaxase xaw ma fu mu ma jógee ci suma àddina waaye da nga gis ne yàlla buur bu màgg la kuy def ngir yàlla du la neenal nañ doolee góorgóorlu rek te jokk ci yàlla du neenal suñu jëf mukk te loolu moom wóor na ma waaw
dëgg la de
waaw ku góorgóorlu rek ca la ngaa góorgóorlu te muy lu baax rek yàlla fekk la ca kon nañ leen doolee góorgóorlu te jaamu yàlla
Wolf.
All right, let's go to Jessica. How are they feeling in Chicago?
Hi, Wolf. They are liking what they're seeing. It is also quiet still here. The president is at home, at his own home in Chicago, where he's having dinner with some family and friends. The girls, Sasha and Malia, flew in from the White House. They landed this afternoon, and he's going to sit down and eat with them there before going to watch the returns with staff at the hotel in town. They like especially what they're seeing in Cuyahoga County, Ohio. That's where Cleveland is. It's a Democratic stronghold, and it was the turnout in Cuyahoga that helped him carry the state in 2008. They're looking for it again tonight, Wolf.
Thanks very much. We'll be checking back with both of you, but let's check in with Anderson right now.
Yeah, well, thanks very much. We have obviously checked in with our reporters, counting down the first results from Ohio, which could be the decider in this election. As you know, no Republican has been elected president without winning the state of Ohio. We've got correspondents all across the state. First, let's check in with Aaron Burnett in Columbus. Aaron?
All right, well, Anderson, I'm hearing what really could be the kingmaker state. I'm standing outside the State House here in Columbus, Ohio. The question is, will we know the winner tonight? In just a few moments, the polls are going to close, and we're going to get our first briefing from the Secretary of State here in Ohio, who some say could be the most important man tonight, election night. John Husted, will he be the man that ends up deciding this election? We have reporters across the state. I want to start first with Don Lemon. He's in Cincinnati. Don?
I'm in Cincinnati. Hamilton County, heavily Republican, but I'm being told by an election official it's going to come down to this. These provisional ballots, they said they have issued more than usual, and if that happens, of course, they can't be counted until 10 days after the election. 20,000 or more provisional ballots it could come down to, and if it's any indication, we're going to be here for a while, and the rest of the state could go the same way, Aaron.
All right, well, Don, and of course, you just heard Jessica Yellen talking about the importance of Cuyahoga County to both candidates, but particularly to the president. Martin Savage is in Cleveland there. Martin.
Hey, Aaron, yeah, Cleveland likes to call itself the best location in the nation. It was certainly that today for both campaigns. Mitt Ryan, or Paul Ryan, that is, and Mitt Romney, they were both here. They went to the east side, and then literally dropping out of the sky, the Vice President of the United States, Joe Biden, with a surprise visit, lands in Cleveland, goes to a restaurant, and then is gone. Ohio, Ohio, Ohio. Aaron?
That's what it's all about. Anderson, back to you in Washington.
Yeah, you just heard Jessica Yellen talking about Cuyahoga County. As the votes start coming in, it's really important to pay close attention to exactly what part of the states they're coming in from. That tells us a lot. John King is at the magic wall with that. John?
Anderson, it is in many ways the ultimate bellwether. No Republican has ever won the White House without Ohio. Ohio has been right in every presidential election since 1964, meaning the winner of Ohio has gone on to win the White House. Who's voting today in Ohio? Prior to the election, when you saw some of the polls, you'd see more Democratic sample in the polls. Some Republicans would complain. But look, 39% of the electorate in Ohio today says they're Democrats. 30% say they're Republicans, 31% say they're independents. These independents, assuming Democrats vote Obama, Republicans vote Romney, the independents will be decisive in Ohio today. Now, this is a big question in Ohio. Do you approve or disapprove of the federal government's aid to automakers? Second to Michigan, Ohio is, in terms of the U.S. auto industry impact on the economy. This should be encouraging news for the Democratic incumbent. 6 in 10 voters in Ohio today say they approve of the federal government's aid to automakers. This has been a huge issue in this campaign, especially in battleground Ohio. 36% disapprove of that aid. Let's watch this as it plays out. The economic questions dominating Ohio. And here's another key one. Ohio is one of the battleground states. In some, unemployment situation is worse since the president took office. Ohio, the unemployment rate has improved. Now, Republicans say it's their governor, John Kasich, who should get the credit, but 37% of the voters in Ohio today say things are getting better. That tends to help an incumbent. 33% say they're getting worse. 29% say things are about the same. So that's an interesting split on the economy, but the fact that more people are getting optimistic about the economy generally helps an incumbent. We'll watch that one play out. And there's a more personal take on the same question. Is your family's financial situation getting better, worse, or the same? A plurality. 43% say it's the same. 31% say worse. 26% say better. So a test of economic optimism, a test of who has the better plan for the future, and we'll